It is, I can't remember what time it is, it's something past 9. Got up early this morning. I've been bored of running around my normal route around where I live, and I wanted to do something a bit more interesting, do some trail running. So I've come to Thetford Forest. Last weekend we came and had a look, and all this area here was all packed. It was bank holiday weekend, it was mental, and I was like, oh my god. But the lady said, no, normally it's not that bad. So I have come early, because one of the routes I'm going to do is actually one of the cycling routes. It's 11 miles, and then there's a 7.5 mile trail route and a couple of others as well, which will make up my 20 miles. But that's what we're going to be doing today. So we shall see you in a bit on a trail. So about 3 miles in, I thought I'd do the bike trail first, because then I thought it'd be less busy, which has been. There's only been a few bikes that passed me, so hopefully it won't get much busier, but there's enough room to move to the side most of the time, so that's fine. Starting to get a bit warmer now, but it definitely makes a nice change being out here on the trail than what it is being home running on the road again. So yes, enjoying it so far, and let's see where we go. Long route, short route. Guess which one am I going on? Nearly 9.5 miles now. It's definitely taken me longer than it would do if we were on a road, but I am definitely enjoying it more. So I don't mind the length of time it takes, to be fair. That's never bothered me. Still trying to eat my fuel as much as I can. Been having a variety of things. I think my next thing that I've got is some crystallised pineapple. I'm actually really looking forward to that. Give that a try. Yeah, but as you can see, we're in the middle of the forest and it's really nice. So yeah, nearly halfway, and see you in a bit. Okay, we're halfway now, 11.6 miles. So we're actually on the actual running trails now. The bike trail was supposed to be 11 miles, but it was actually like 10.6 or something. So that's been moving, but it's fine. I think the other one would have made it up anyway that I'm going to do, so it's not a problem. The first bit took longer, like I said before, because it was a bit more, well, trail-like. These are a bit easier, the actual running trails. They're a bit flatter and less obstacles, so, and also less moving aside for bikes, which is the downside to going on the bike trail. But yeah, it's an alright day. It's not too hot, although obviously I am still hot, but yeah, not doing too bad, and see you in a bit. Just over 16 miles. Actually, surprisingly, I have preferred, well, I suppose it's not surprising, but I preferred the running trails to the going on the bike trail. I did think I would prefer the bike trail because it looked like it was more technical, which I suppose it was, but it was a pain having to look over your shoulder all the time to see if there's any bikes coming. And actually, once you got further away from the visitor centre, the running trail was quite nice. So previously when I came and had a look, we only stayed close to the visitor centre and it was a bit dull and boring. I was like, oh, I don't know. But actually, you get like a mile out and it's really nice, and as you can see, lots of trees and yeah, nice scenery. So enjoyed it, and only got 4.5-ish miles to go. No, not 4.5, 3.5. Maths gets hard when you later on in a run. I don't know about anybody else, but my brain stops working for maths. Yeah, 3.5 miles to go. So yeah, see you in a bit. Hey, back at the car. Yes, I'm sat in the passenger seat, not the driver's seat, because I'm having a rest. So at 19.4 miles in the finish, the aim was to do between 19 and 20, so I'm quite happy with that. I could have done the extra 0.6, but it's actually got really busy here now, and I didn't relish the fact of running around a load of kids and bikes and things like that anymore, so I stopped at 19.4. I'm going to have a rest, have a bag of crisps and a drink, and then I need to go and queue up to get the parking ticket because none of the parking meter things are working. You have to go and pay the thing, so there is a big long queue to stand in, which is just what you want after having run a long way, but never mind. But I'm really pleased because that is my longest trail run. So it's not my longest run because I've obviously done a marathon before, but it's my longest trail run with my trail shoes. My feet do hurt, my ankles do hurt, not like overly, not unbearably, but I was struggling at the end. It was getting a bit sore, so I do need to build that up. Trail shoes are and they need to be harder than road shoes, so there's not as much cushioning and stuff, so it is something you've got to get used to. Obviously the ground itself is more cushioned because you might be running through leaves and stuff that's on the floor, but there's also lots of rocks and things as well, and especially on these trails there's actually a lot of just compacted ground, so there's some grass and stuff. So yeah, a little bit of pain, but not unbearable. I'm gonna have a little bit of rest, like you say, have a snack and then head home, but yeah, please do that. Okay, got back home now, so it was about a 50-minute drive or something from where I was. It was fine. It was nice actually to go out and drive somewhere and go on an adventure and come back, so I shall probably do that more often. I'll definitely be doing that when we go to the Lake District, but even before then I'll try and do that a few times, because it's nice to do that and run somewhere different. My long run next week, I expect I'll probably still run around here because I should get another road run in really. Plus Tom's got the car at work and it's just going to be faff to try and get back in time for him, so I think I'll do it around here. But yes, so but actually that was really good because that was my longest trail run, and I have then learned a few things from it. So although I really actually like my pack, and I thought it was you know, and it is really good, for me I prefer to wear a vest than a t-shirt, and I find that it then rubs on my back because the seams on it are not as smooth, I think, as some of the more expensive ones, because this, like I said before, this is just a cheaper one, and not only that, but you can't adjust the sides. So I think I'll keep it and I'll use it for either shorter runs or when we're doing hiking and stuff, because it's actually really handy for that. But I do think I'm going to put a new pack on my list for going to the running show. So next weekend I'm going to the running show in Farnborough with my friend Erin, and I have a list of stuff that I want to look at and get for the ultra next year, and obviously for training and stuff as well, so that's going on the list. Something else that's going on the list is new sports bras. So I've got a shock absorber sports bras, and they're really good. I used to have over the head sports bras, and these ones I like because they undo at the back and they cut, you know, much easier to get off rather than trying to do some kind of contortionist thing to get them off when you get home, which is what you have to do with the over the head ones. They're super sportive and I really like them. The only trouble I have with them is that the band on them does tend to start, it's quite wide and it folds up a little bit because I've got rolls, because I'm not flat stomached, and it ends up hurting a bit after a really long run. Like now, I know I'm talking to you right now, but I am dying to get this bra off and get in the bath, so there's that. So I'm going to have a look at other sports bras as well. I do have other stuff on my list too, but we'll go and have a look at that next weekend. I'll take you along with me and have a look and see what's at the running show. Now, one other thing that I have just realised as well, or I realised as I was driving home, is that stupid me, what I didn't do before I got in the car and started driving home, didn't stretch. So that's gonna hurt when I get out of the car. Rookie mistake. It's, I mean, I stretch all the time when I finish my run, and I even sat down after my rest and thought, right, I'll have something to eat and then I need to stretch before I go and get the car parking. Saw the queue for the car park and got in the kit and totally forgot. Anyways, so I haven't stretched, so it's gonna hurt to get out of the car, because it's been an hour later now than when I start my run. I am gonna go and sit in the bath for an hour, so that's fine. Bath with magnesium flakes. Get magnesium flakes, they are fantastic. So I'll be fine after my bath, but getting from here to the house and in the bath and stuff, that's gonna be entertaining. So yeah, daft woman. Always stretch. We're rubbish for doing that, aren't we? But always stretch. But yeah, so that's me done now. I will take you on my next adventure, and so yeah, I've got a long run, like I say, next week, which will be 22 miles, which I'll just do around here. So I might not film that because that might just be boring, because I don't, just filming road running it gets a little bit boring. But we'll see, maybes. And then yeah, next weekend running show, we're also going to the Lake District that week, some camping, so I might film some things there. And then it's only a few weeks until the actual, couple of weeks until the marathon after that, so that's exciting. I must get a new phone battery because mine isn't as good. Need to go to the Apple store, need to do that. But yeah, see you next time everybody, have fun.